Alright guys, welcome to my channel. This is a review of the LG UJ7700. Before I really go into this TV, let me explain some things here. Right now you're looking at my setup. I'm going to get up in a second and kind of move the camera around just so you guys can have a better view. But I'm just going to sit down right now and just tell you guys my thoughts before I really get into this TV. I'm going to really dive into what this TV is about, the things I've been hearing, and kind of like stop those concerns and all those like kind of negative things I've been kind of hearing about this TV. And it's come from people who not had that hands-on experience from this TV. So, okay, first of all, this TV has a RGBW structure. And what that means is it's structured in a way where you're going to get all the pixels, but it's missing some of the colors in the pixels. So what you're going to end up is a less accurate, fine display of details. But, again, I said but. This can only be an issue if you're sitting up close. But if you're sitting at a good distance and far away, it's going to look absolutely fine. So I just want to clear that up. And if you guys have any concerns about what I just said, go to ratings.com, RTINGS.com. They will really dive into it and clear that up. Okay, now that I got that out the way, this TV is by far one of the most underrated, unanalyzed TVs on the market right now. I've had this TV for about 8 to 9 months now, and guys, I can tell you this thing is this thing is a beast. But I'm not just gonna be one of those reviewers that just saying, oh, it has this, it has that, without having any personal experience with the TV and really diving into the TV. No, I'm gonna really break this down to you guys, so you guys can make a fine decision if you should get this TV or not. Okay, so I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna talk slow. I'm gonna talk at this pace just so you guys can understand what I'm saying here. It doesn't even make any justice turning on the TV right now, because using a camera doesn't do any justice. I might turn the TV on later just to give you guys a little example, but there's only so much I can show you. Using a camera just doesn't do any justice. So this is the LG UJ7700 HDR 4K TV. Okay, let me go into the features. It has active HDR, which means that it doesn't matter if you're playing HDR content or not. This TV will always kind of give off like that popish HDR-ish look because of a feature called ultra luminance. What is ultra luminance? Ultra luminance is a feature where it makes your whites and your blacks and your colors, give it more of a luminant look, just more vibrancy to the overall picture, especially the lighting in the TV. So it's a great feature to have. It's one of the new features, and I think it's a great feature. So that's active HDR. It has HDR effect. I don't recommend using HDR effect because HDR effect is a fake way of displaying HDR. I keep that feature off. It's just a mode where it's like, we're gonna make this look HDR, but it's not HDR. The TV just tries its best to give it an HDR look, but it's a fake representation of HDR. So I don't recommend using that feature. All right, guys. Why is this such a great gaming TV? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Having hands-on experience with this TV, this is absolutely probably the best gaming TV I've had, probably next to the Samsung KU6300. I give it the edge over the Samsung 6300 because of the colors and the motion. This TV has the lowest one of the lowest input lags out there. This TV has a 12 ms response time, so it's snappy. So playing games and everything is just gonna be snappy. You're not gonna get that blur and that trail of ghosting with this TV. This is like a big screen monitor, guys. A big screen monitor. Next thing, this is not an 8-bit panel. It can do 8-bit, but guys, this is a 10-bit panel. So you're going to get about you're going to be able to display billions of colors, okay? This is what this TV can do. It's a 10-bit panel, okay? It's an IPS panel, which means that your viewing angles is not going to change if you're sitting from the side of the TV, from the front of the TV. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're sitting, and I'm just moving the camera around right now. I'm going to put it to the side like that. Showing you guys my setup right here. I'm going to go right here. Xbox, PS4 Pro. This right here, guys, is some LED lights I put behind the TV. So when the TV is on and the LED lights is on, it just gives the TV an overall more vibrant look. I recommend using this in a dark room. It just looks absolute crazy. All right. So again, playing games on this TV, just absolutely fabulous. I've had no issues. And back to that RGBW thing that people is like worried about. Don't worry about it, man. You sitting from a distance from this TV and you're not so up close to the TV. You won't notice a loss in detail or anything. It's a crisp, subtle, just overall fine look. No artifacts all over the place and all of that nonsense, okay? So, for picture settings, again, I recommend you guys going to ratings.com. Ratings.com. They will break down this TV to the T. I'm just giving you guys my personal experience with this TV and clearing up some of the negative talk I've been hearing about this TV. Okay? Now, with the picture settings, I recommend using expert mode. For all you picture lovers out there, for all you guys who concerned about picture quality, use the expert picture setting. Okay? For HDR, there's a cinema mode you can use for HDR. Okay? That will give you better picture quality. But again, I won't go in too much into that. Go to ratings.com and they will break all that down for you. Again, I'm just giving my personal experience with this TV to clear up all the negative talk. Okay? So, watching movies is just great. Great. Not the best I've seen watching movies, but it's a really, really good experience, especially when you're in a dark room. The black uniformity, perfect. Okay? Perfect. And again, when you're playing in a dark room, I recommend putting LED lights behind the TV or on the side of the TV so it can maximize the light from the TV so you can get a more deep black look from the TV. All right. All right, guys. So, again, let me show you guys the build quality. Kind of move the camera up here. You can see silver trim bezel. Just a beautiful TV. Let's go right here. The legs, beautiful. Get you guys a little bit behind the TV a little bit. It's just a beautiful TV. I know you guys can agree. So, like I said, gaming superb, movies good, apps absolutely superb. It looks great. It looks great. Very good app system. I don't like the Android app system. I don't like the Android app system from the Sony. It's kind of wanky. I do like the app system from the LG and the Samsung. It's just a better system. Okay, so again, hands-on experience with this TV. Great TV, best TV I've had so far. Has all the HDR features. Great gaming TV. Probably one of the best, probably if not the best gaming TV on the market right now, considering the 12 millisecond response time. I mean, geesh. you can't go wrong for this TV. So what this TV is worth and the money wise and everything, I think it's about $800 right now. I got this TV for $1,000 from Cons, and I think it's worth every penny. So all you guys that was concerned about the TV, I talked about the RGBW. It's not that, don't be, if you're sitting up real close to the TV, I don't recommend that. Let me show you guys the distance where you should be sitting. I'm on my couch right now. This is where you should be, okay? Especially when it comes to this TV. You will not see no type of detail issue whatsoever. You sit at this distance and everything, it will be perfect. So again, a lot of this depends on how far you sit from the TV. A lot of you guys are too close to the TV. This is a 4K TV, all right? With these TVs and these 55-inch TVs are high, you got to sit from a distance. You can't be so close to the TV. You're going to see issues. And that's just with any TV. But especially considering this TV has the RGBW structure, you got to sit at a certain distance, okay? And like I told you guys again from my hands-on experience, no issues with the RGBW structure from what I've seen. Crisp, fine details. This is a great TV. Very underrated TV. You guys looking at getting this TV, get it. I recommend it. This is my personal experience. I'm not just telling you, oh, I got this TV and it got these features. No, this is my hands-on experience that I've had with this TV. All right. LG UG7700. You can't beat it. Thank you guys. Take care.